7 o'clock.
Today's news. Today's news.
Trump alleges that any letter bearing his name, handwriting, or drawing is a fake.
The president's health.
The benign and common condition.
Pulling the plug on Colbert.
Next year will be our last season.
Good morning. I'm Cammie McCormick with the CBS World News Roundup. There is growing controversy over the Trump administration's handling of the Jeffrey Epstein case. The Attorney General is taking steps to release more material from a grand jury investigation, while President Trump threatens to sue the Wall Street Journal for its reporting of an alleged letter he sent to Epstein 20 years ago. Scott McFarland reports.
Days after urging his supporters to stop talking about the death and crimes of Jeffrey Epstein.
Are you still talking about Jeffrey Epstein?
President Trump is facing a new wave of controversy. Now, a Wall Street Journal report alleges he wrote Epstein a birthday note in 2003 with a hand-drawn sketch appearing to be the outline of a naked woman and a message that said, "Happy birthday, may every day be another wonderful secret." Trump, who has slammed those calling for the Epstein files to be released,
I call it the Epstein hoax.
responded to the report, calling it a fake story, and said, "These are not my words, not the way I talk." And he vowed to sue Wall Street Journal owner Rupert Murdoch, a longtime ally who also owns Fox News. The report comes after a week of backlash from Trump supporters who called for transparency after his administration released a memo saying Epstein did not have an incriminating client list. Hours after the Wall Street Journal posted its report, Trump ordered Attorney General Pam Bondi to release pertinent grand jury records from the Epstein case, to which Bondi promptly posted a reply saying she would ask the court to do so today.
CBS News legal analyst Jessica Levinson says a federal judge will decide whether or not to release that testimony, and it could take some time before that happens.
This is not a waving of a wand, snapping of fingers. The president says, let's release pertinent information, and then we all see that before we go to bed. It's not going to work that way.
The House early this morning passed the bill to claw back billions of dollars in money that had been approved for foreign aid and public broadcasting. The deadline was today for the money to be yanked or spent as it was originally intended. House Speaker Mike Johnson.
The first of what we believe will be multiple rescissions packages. That's our plan. I'm delighted to send that over to the president's desk for signature, and he'll sign that quickly. We clawed back $9 billion in taxpayer funds and wasteful spending.
The White House says after what it calls some mild swelling in his legs, the president has been diagnosed with chronic venous insufficiency. That's a common condition in older adults that occurs when little valves inside the veins that normally help move blood against gravity gradually lose the ability to work properly. Dr. John LaPook.
In general, this is a relatively benign condition by itself. The important thing is that you want to make sure that it's not being caused by something serious. They report that they've ruled out the more serious causes, at least the most common ones. For now, they're saying that the president is in very good health.
President Trump has criticized the Fed chair for not lowering interest rates, and he's considered firing him. He's also criticized Powell for the cost of renovating the Fed's headquarters in Washington. Powell has now responded to that criticism, as Michael Wallace reports.
In a letter to White House Budget Director Russell Vought, Powell says the Fed has taken great care to ensure the project is carefully overseen and points out it has been approved by board members annually. He denies Vought's criticisms that the renovations include VIP dining rooms, private elevators, or unnecessary fancy marble. Vought also accused Powell of altering the plans without permission, but Powell says the Fed only made a few changes to scale back the project.
During the taping of last night's The Late Show with Stephen Colbert, an announcement that stunned the audience.
The network will be ending The Late Show in May. And I'm not being replaced. This is all just going away.
CBS parent company Paramount called it a purely financial decision against a challenging backdrop in late night and said it was in no way related to the show's performance. The Late Show regularly wins the ratings race. 4 minutes past the hour.
Well, that's today's news. Today's news. It's 57 degrees in San Leandro, California. I didn't hear any good news, did you? I didn't either. I guess it's all about perspective. The glass is half full. Well, as always, I want to thank you again for coming along with me on these dash cam news adventures. You know the drill. Peace, love, and all that hippie jazz. Bye-bye, everybody.